In this episode, we're going to take a look at what is arguably one of the greatest games of the PS3 generation, Uncharted 2 Among Thieves. If Uncharted 1 made everyone sit up and take notice of the seriously talented team at Naughty Dog, then Uncharted 2 pushed them into an elite category of games development. If you're new to the channel, this is where we break games down to their four main components: graphics, sound, gameplay and replay value to give you an overall score. Before we start, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to see all our reviews. Let's get started! Uncharted 1 was a beautiful game. Sure, there was some screen tearing at times, but it showcased what the PS3 could do at the time. 2 years later and along comes Uncharted 2, and it blew the first game out of the water. They took what they learned from the first game and cranked it up. The world was bigger, the set pieces were bigger, the detail was out of this world and the frame rate was solid. From walking through waist-high snow, leaving trails as you go, to stunningly detailed cutscenes, this game was a graphical powerhouse. The engine that they developed for this game was so good that Sony decided to create a team from within Naughty Dog called the ICE team to help other first-party developers reach the heights they had.
Son of a bitch.
Now what do?
Just stay behind me. Drop the gun.
Everything you'd love from the first game is back here. Playing like a Hollywood movie at times, this Indiana Jones inspired adventure hits all the right notes. And of course that amazing soundtrack is back in all its glory.
Hey Elena, how you doing, huh?
The in-game comments made by your characters as you wander through the world was really expanded in this game, and it's something that Naughty Dog will continue to explore and improve in future games.
I'm counting on you.
It really gives depth to the relationship of the characters. Listening to Nathan and Chloe trade barbs as they wander through rundown cities is a real joy to listen to. Even when the bullets are flying, you still find a way to keep it lighthearted and enjoyable.
Chloe, I have to end this.
No, you don't.
There's the tower.
There's a whole host of improvements here in the second game. Gone is the terrible grenade mechanics from the first game, instead replaced with a much more logical mechanic. There's more variety in the guns you use and the enemies you face. What I especially love is the pacing of this game. You're never stuck too long in one mode of the game. Throughout this campaign you'll find yourself exploring villages, climbing icy mountains and solving puzzles, and of course grinding your way through dogfights. If you had this game way back in 2009 on the PS3, then you would have been in for a real treat with the multiplayer, which some argue is the best the series had to offer. It's a real shame that the later released Nathan Drake collection didn't include the multiplayer from the original game. I'm not going to lie here, I could play all 16 hours of this campaign and then turn around and start playing it all over again. Rarely do I skip the cutscenes. It's almost like one of your favourite movies. You grow to love these characters and their relationships, and you're more than happy to play it numerous times. If you're a completionist, there's a lot here for you to do. Whether it's finishing the game on the hardest setting, finding all the treasures, or smashing your way through the speedruns. On the PS4 there's plenty to keep you occupied. I just wish they'd kept that multiplayer in there. I know there's always debate around which of the Uncharted games is the best, and I realise that only people who own the PS3 or PS4 got to play these games, but for me, this is my game of the generation. I absolutely loved the first Uncharted game, and my expectations were through the roof for the second game. Normally games can't live up to the hype. Not only did this game live up to the hype, it set the bar so high that other developers found it hard to reach it. I've lost count how many times I've played this game, and as I record this now all I want to do is play it again, so I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to head over to my PS4, put the Uncharted Nathan Drake collection in, and sit back and enjoy Uncharted 2 all over again. Thanks for watching, don't forget to hit the like button, make sure you subscribe, it really helps us out. Until next time, this has been an LTD Games review.